All right, welcome to Smokey's Grime Files. And on this one, I had to do this record. I had to jump into the top of the list because I was watching Getz do an interview with Lippy and Tricky on For the Culture. And when that nigga's like, and when Wiley dropped Rolex, that's what fucked the game up. And I'm like, nigga, what? Okay. It's somebody who's trying to piece together the collage of, at least to my American brain, why grime is not where it needs to be, in my opinion. Still feel like it's thriving. Like, if you're not tapped in, like some of the homies tell me, like, if you're not tapped in to the scene, you think that shit's dead. That shit is alive and well. I'm talking about a level of prominence I feel like that shit should have had, or should have, and still can. But it's gonna take some legwork from some folks. That's some other shit. However, when I heard that, I'm like, oh, so maybe this is the thing that stalled the momentum that I think would have provided the prominence if this record doesn't happen, or if, from what I took from Get's estimation of what happens at the time, is essentially the originality of the scene kind of took a hit at that moment because everybody wanted to make their wearing a Rolex record like Wiley, because obviously Wiley's fucking the Godfather. The Godfather does something that is different in the scene than what the scene is doing. A lot of niggas might want to follow that shit because they think that's the wave. So I get that. That might have actually really caused the problem at the time. And then at that same exact time, either American rap was coming over there a lot harder, or niggas just wanted to start making other shit, and then just grime kind of, as far as visibility went, they kind of went away. So that's what made me have to jump this record to the top of the list because I need answers. God damn it. But yeah, thank you very much for checking this out. Right now, I'm pumping my own stock a little bit. I currently have a Man Don't Care freestyle that I did on the channel. If you would check that out, let me know what you think. I really would appreciate that. But besides that, let's get into this. If you could, please hit that like and subscribe. And thank you for joining me. Cause man don't care. What the fuck am I hearing? This shit sound like I'm listening to Garrett. No, I'm asleep. Nah, blood. I see why that nigga said he fucked the game up. I ain't even heard fucking 20 seconds. Nigga, what is you doing, blood? Oh, that nigga was on a record label or something. This just feels like fuckery afoot. That's what this feels like. Even though old girl's voice she's singing, the sample, whatever she's doing, it sounds good. But for what grime was at this particular time when it came out, I don't know the year. I just know the scene is not. It's not gonna be able to sustain this if everybody starts to try and go make this shit, and grime is still what grime is supposed to be. Like, that's just not gonna work. Blood, you're the Godfather. What are you doing? What are you doing?
To a brand new girl I don't even know yet. Next thing she's wearing my Rolex. What would we do? Usually drink, usually dance, usually bubble. All I want to do is tell you I love. All I want to do.
Did this shit come out during that time that what the Fox say? Who paid for this shit? Oh my god! See, it's that shit I be telling y'all about. Niggas' inner circles are filled with so many yes men or predatory vultures that we get shit like this. Cause this song would have been really good for another feature. Why the fuck is Wiley on this shit? Not one part of this nigga's career. I don't give a fuck if this is kind of the genre and shit he started at. Where this nigga's at in life, this style of record is not appropriate for what the fuck the ecosystem that you have created will allow for. Oh damn, that nigga dropped the nuclear bomb on his own shit. Not Wiley's probably one of the most, what's that? Yeah, self-destructive individuals I have ever fucking seen. What the fuck is this shit, blood? Now, granted, if he's on a label during this time and somebody can explain that, I tell niggas all the time, you sign up to do a job at McDonald's, we'll be making a Big Mac. That's what this is. It's what I would think this is. He's working McDonald's, and them niggas asked him to make a Big Mac, and the nigga's nice. This is a good song. I'm just more so for where he's at currently in the landscape and the timeline that I have this song coming out at. Ain't no goddamn way he should have been on this motherfucking record. Not one syllable of that nigga's voice.
That's when I start promising the world to a brand new girl I don't even know yet. Next thing she's wearing my Rolex. Too much chaps don't know where my phone is. Here's my number, she already knows it. This chapter's a lot better, close it. Just to look in her eye was so evil. Wiley's a party guy and she knows it. What would we do? Usually drink, usually dance, usually bubble. All I want to do is tell you I love you. That's when I start promising the world to a brand new girl I don't even know yet. Next thing she's wearing my Rolex.
See, what the fuck?
That's when I start promising the world to a brand new girl I don't even know yet. Next thing she's wearing my Rolex.
I don't think none of them realize none of them are in fucking syncopated rhythm at all. None of them. All of them are holding a different beat. These goddamn foxes.
That's when I start promising the world to a brand new girl I don't even know yet. Next thing she's wearing my Rolex. Too much chaps don't know where my phone is. Here's my number, she already knows it. This chapter's a lot better, close it. Just to look in her eye was so evil. Wiley's a party guy and she knows it. What would we do? Usually drink, usually dance, usually bubble. All I want to do is tell you I love you. That's when I start promising the world to a brand new girl I don't even know yet. Next thing she's wearing my Rolex.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. That is not it. Nope. Damn. Hey, you got a lot of pressure on you when you like the Godfather and you still participate in the format. You got a lot of pressure to make the right choices musically. I see, like, I also, like, as an outsider, I can see that, like, yo, there was a lot of pressure put on Wiley, and for him to be such a creative person, because he's decided to be one of the most creatively influenced individuals I've also seen. That nigga be doing the most with some of the records I've heard. So I'm just, I understand, but then I'm just, as somebody who's watching now, I'm just like, God damn it, I can see how this throws a wrench in everything. Who talked him into this? Besides his bills and anybody that he needed to pay money to. Like, who musically talked this nigga into this? Like, when he was riding around in his car or sitting in his yard playing this, he was like, oh, yeah, this is gonna go. Well, it probably did go. But, like, he thought this shit was kosher. Because that usually, I like that part. That shit's hard, though. Not gonna lie. But, this ain't right. This ain't right, bro. This ain't right. But, yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I'm not letting nobody wear my goddamn Rolex. Also, because I don't have one. Keep it 100. But if I did, I'm not letting nobody wear that shit. The fuck? Crazy. But yeah, that'd be it for me. If niggas tried to make this song like as a copycat, you're trash. You're trash. You should have just stayed in your lane. You should have let this nigga have it and just stayed in your lane. Because this shit was not gonna stay around. It's gonna go back to all of its own individual parts after this. But yeah, that'd be it for me. I'll see you guys on the next one. If you could, please hit that like and subscribe. I'm out of here.